About 2 years ago, I worked at a movie store inside a mall. I've had tons of strange experiences with customers, but this one definitely tops them off. I was 20 at the time. This guy was over 6 feet, late 40s, very hefty, and always had this weird zombified expression on his face. He came in about once a week. One of my coworkers had even warned me about him, how he was a little off, but I still treated him with as much respect as I did everyone else. One day he came in and we talked for a bit, but it got a little awkward and I kept trying to end the conversation and look busy by taking items behind the counter. He stood there in silence, watching me for about 20 minutes and finally left. A few days later, he comes back in and walks up to me. Holding a large container, he says, "I made 4 pounds of enchiladas at home today, just for you. I remembered you like Mexican food." I don't remember at all telling him that I liked it, but I do know that I went to the Mexican restaurant across the way every lunch break. I just politely accepted it and put it in the back office. I was convinced he used his jizz for it. Another few days later, he came back in and had a drawing for me of a dragon. Now, I love dragons, but I never told him that. This drawing looked like it took hours to make. At this point, I was a little freaked out. I had him leave it on the counter so I could just throw it away later. Later on, I was given about a week vacation. During that week, I had cut my hair about 12 inches. The day I came back, I got a shift with my manager. I told her all about the guy and immediately she was weirded out for me. No shit. A few minutes later, I see dude walking around in the mall. He was going towards the exit and didn't look at me once. My manager tells me to go to the back office. I go and wait until she comes to get me. And when she does, she tells me I need to make a report to mall security immediately. Apparently, when I ran back there, he turned around to come in and walked all throughout the store. When she asked him if he needed help with something, he said, "I can't believe she cut her hair," and briskly walked out. I go to the mall security office to make a report, and we went through all these videos from the cameras of when the guy came to visit me. But there was one video that really stood out. It still sends chills throughout my body just thinking about it. The video shows him pulling into the parking lot of the mall, and about 3 minutes later I arrive. This was really early in the morning and no customers were here yet, but there were cars in the lot. I didn't notice him at all. It shows me walking towards the entrance and him following me. Right as I open the entrance door, the man starts sprinting towards me. I walked inside just in time. It shows him stopping and just standing in front of the door, watching me through the glass walk a little further away. He begins walking normally inside the mall. I never noticed him behind me. That part really fucked me up. It was like watching the last footage before a kidnapping or murder on Dateline or something. The video gave the security every reason to ban him from the mall, and they did. Later on, when they gave him a background check, he had 4 counts of having child pornography on his person and was on probation.